My name is Misty, and I'm going to be subbing for Kimber today. Instead of Pilates, we are going to do a barre class. If you are new to barre, it's super fun. It's a combination of Pilates as well as barre. So for today's class, we'll just need 3 or 5 pound hand weights, nothing crazy, nothing heavy. We have the Healthy Holiday series. It started this past Tuesday, November 19th. And there's great educational webinars. The next one is next Tuesday at 1:30 on balancing X. There's holiday check-ins with group coaching, super great recipes, as well as fun prizes for participating in the challenge. Up next is our 5th annual fun run. I know we had ours here at our Andover location last Wednesday, which was super fun outside. You can still sign up to participate in either the 5K or 10K run. All right, guys, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. All right, perfect. All right, I'm just going to bring it down here. I think we're good. We're just going to start warming you up here. We're just going to start slowly rolling those shoulders back. Just keeping those knees nice and soft. Roll those shoulders back for me. Just 2 more. And 1, good. You're just going to reach that right arm up. Really trying to lengthen and elongate that body. And switch for me. Left arm comes up, reach up. We're going to do it 1 more time, guys. Reach up that right arm, reaching up overhead. And switch 1 last time for me, please. Fantastic, good. We're just going to cross those arms in front. Slowly, just opening up through that chest for you. Good. Getting the upper body nice and warm. We'll get those legs warm in a minute. Good. Just waking up that body. If you've been in a seated position, it's so great just to get up and start moving. Good, couple more here. 1 more each way for me, please. Good, fantastic. We're just gonna bring those shoulders in. Give yourself a nice big hug in. Good, awesome. Let those arms come down. We're just slowly gonna pull up that right knee. Supporting knee is soft. If you need to hold on, feel free. And switch. This is my tricky side. So if you want to find a focus on the floor or straight ahead, which will help. Again, if you want to hold on, go for it. Good. We'll just do 1 more on each side, please. Good. 1 more here. I'm just going to slowly start to opening up those hips. Supporting knee is soft. I'm going to open up those hips. Just coming up about knee heights. You don't have to go up too high. And your range of motion can be very different. It can be very small and it can be lower. Your choice of where you want to be. It can be up a little higher, whatever works best for you. Just do a couple more on each side. 1 more here on each side for me, please. Good, fantastic, awesome. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. We're going to go down into a squat, really trying to sit that butt back, coming up. You're just going to reach for that opposite side. Down and up. Good. Trying to keep that core pulled in nice and tight. Make sure those knees are not going over that toe line. Good. You got this. Just do a couple more on each side. We're slowly going to walk it out into that second position, keeping those knees and those tips, knees and toes and hips in alignment. We're just going to take it down and up. We're going to add those arms. We're going to push up, come down, step back a little bit for you. So down and push up, good. Now we want to keep those abs pulled in nice and tight, making sure you're not hinging forward. I'm going to sit that butt back. Good. Let's just go 4 more here, please. Good. 3. Last 2. And one, I want you to hold it down. Again, we don't want to hinge forward. Keep more of an upright position here. We're going to bring those arms out to 90 degrees. We're just going to bring in and out. You may be feeling those legs burning a little bit. Warming up those quads, those inner thighs. You got this. How about 4 more? I think you can do it. Are you getting a little shaky? I know that I am. A little more. 3. Last 2. 1 more here. Good. You're going to reach just to that left side. Reach. Woo. Great job, guys. You need to come up a little higher, come up a little bit out of that posture break. Go for it. Always an option. Whatever works best for you in that body of yours. 2 more here. 1 more. Good. You're going to come center. Little pulses for 8, and then we will do the other side. 7, 6. It is 5. It is 4. You got 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Woo. Ay, ay, ay. Great job, guys. You got this. Come on. How about 4 more? It's just 4, and I promise we can come up out of this posture. We'll have a posture break. Last 2 for me. Come on, it's 2. 1 more right here. Fantastic. Woo. All right, let's shake those legs out a little bit. Holding on if you need to. Let's go and stretch out through that quad. Keeping that supporting knee soft. Keeping those knees in close. Squeezing up on that glute for an extra stretch in front of your thigh. Finding a focal point. You can hold your ear, your nose, your belly button. Whatever works best for you. Good. And switch. Stretching out through that left quad. Again, keeping those knees in close. Squeezing up on that glute for an added stretch. All right. Awesome. If we have those weights, let's go ahead and grab those. Feel free to grab a drink of water at any point. All right. So we're just going to start in that first position. We're going to bring those feet together instead of that second. The first position is here. And all we're going to do is we're going to place or push up into a shoulder head, coming up onto those toes. I'm going to step back so you guys can see me here. You're stepping. Good. So you're just pushing up. Arms come back to 90 degrees. Good. Any discomfort, feel free to always bring those toes front and center versus into that first position, your choice. Good. Let's go 4 more. Last 3. Last 2 here. And 1. Fantastic. We're going to bring those weights down. We're going to bring those toes back center. Now we're going to go into a hammer curl. Coming up on those toes for me. Let's go 4 more here. And 3. Again, weights or no weights, 2 more. And 1. Fantastic. You're going to step back into that lunge position. So we're going to go back to that shoulder press. We're going to take it down and we're going to push up. Very important, you're bending the front and the back knee. Good. Keeping those abs pulled in nice and tight. Pushing those arms up overhead. You got 4 more here. Good. Last 3. 2 more here. Good. 1 more. You're going to hold that lunge down for me. We're going to hold those weights to the center. All we're going to do is we're going to hinge forward. Good. And come on up. Now, always an option. If you don't want the hinge, just hold for me. Good. You're going to feel that glute and that hamstring on that left side. Fantastic. 4 more. Last 3, please. 2 more right here. I don't know about you guys, I'm pretty shaky right now. 1 more. Good. Fantastic. You're going to step forward. You're going to come up onto that left heel. Sit back onto that right side, stretching out through that hamstring. Great job. All right. We're going to come back into that first position. Again, always an option, keeping those toes straight on if that feels more comfortable. We're going to bring those weights, push them up into that shoulder press just for an 8 count. Always an option. Bring those toes straight on. Last 4 for me, nice and slow and controlled. It is 3, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Good. Fantastic. Bringing those toes back center. We're going to add on. So you've got a hammer curl here. You're coming up into that hammer curl. You're going to push forward if that is comfortable and back down. It's up. Push. I always call these push the pizza away, pull the pizza in. Not about you guys, but I do like pizza. Typically always have it every Friday night in our household. I like to make it homemade. The kids like it from a place, from different pizzerias. Of course they do, right? Woo, how's that feeling? How about 2 more right here? 2. Good. Last time right here for me, please. Up and push back. Awesome. Are you ready to step back with that left leg? We're going to go into that lunge. We're just going to keep, instead of here for shoulder press, we're going to keep them in close and we're going to push up. Okay. Making sure we're bending that front and back knee. Always an option. You don't have to go with a lunge. You can just go with the shoulders. Keep those abs engaged. Good. Last 4. 3 more for me. 2, 2, 2. And 1. Fantastic. Good. We're going to come down into that lunge position. We're going to add that hinge, making sure your front and back knee are bent. You're going to hinge forward and come on up. You can hold if you don't want that hinge. Good. Woo. You got this. Again, you're feeling that glute. You're feeling that hamstring on that right side. That's what we're targeting right now. 4 more. Last 3, please. Are you ready for 2? 1 more right here, please. 1 more. Good. Fantastic. You're going to step together. We're going to come up onto that right heel. You're going to sit back on that left side. Fantastic. All right, guys, feel free to grab a quick drink of water. We're going to take it down to the floor. How about a few push-ups with a flare? Let's try it. Always an option. You can use the wall. We could be knees or toes, whatever works best for you. If that doesn't work, you can also grab your weights and do a chest press where you're on your back. Whatever works for you, knees or toes. We're going to push up, guys, with some taps. We're just going to do 8, okay? Nothing crazy. If you're on those knees, arms coming out to shoulder width apart, come on up. We're going to add a tap. Yep, I'll show you this way. Or you can be on your toes too. We've got that push up down with a tap. Tap, okay? You got knees or toes. We should have about 7 more or same option on that wall. If you don't want to do the tap, you don't have to do the tap. I think we have 4 more. Last 3. 2 more, guys. That's it. It's 2. 1 more right here, please. Fantastic. All right, we're going to go into a quick stretch, downward dog. Go ahead and reach those arms as far forward as you can. Try to sit your butt back. Depending on knee issues, you may be up a little higher versus all the way down. Whatever works best for you. Find what's comfortable. Perfect. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move into a hover position onto those forearms. Again, you can stay on the wall, knees or toes, whatever works best for you. If you are on those knees, arms are going to be underneath the shoulder. All I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you press the ball of your foot just coming up into a straight leg raise. Okay? That is an option. If you are up on those toes, I'm going to have you drop a knee. Okay? So choose where you want to be, but we got 8. So if you started doing these, great job. You have a little extra. Let's start on 8. Your choice. So again, on those knees, wherever you want to be. Okay? Making sure those arms are underneath the shoulders, making sure that butt is not elevated. Those core are braced. Nice and engaged. Couple more here. One more. Good. Fantastic. Awesome. So one more time into that child pose for me, reaching those arms as far forward as you can. Good. Fantastic. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and lie down onto that left side. If you want to grab one weight, come on down with me. Ooh, it's 10:46 already. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's hit those outer thighs. So we're going to come all the way down. You can come up onto that arm, weight or no weight. You're going to place that weight on top of that hip. We're just going to start with, you're going to point that toe, small circles here. Good, just for 8, 4 more. It is 3, 2, and 1. You're going to reverse directions for me, counterclockwise, please. Good, awesome. One more. You're just going to flex that foot, and you're going to lift and lower. Now, you don't have to come up too high, depending on your range of motion. Everyone's is different. Find what works best for you. 4 more. It is 3. Last 2. And 1. Good. We're going to hold. We're just going to bend that knee in. And we'll extend it back, guys. Knee comes in. Extend back here. Good. Hope you guys are feeling that outer hip region for you. Good. 1 more here. Last 3. Trying to keep those hips stacked on top of one another when you come back in. 2. And 1. Fantastic. Go ahead and extend that leg again. Little pulses, flex that foot. Little pulses here. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're slowly going to come on up. We're going to go ahead and stretch out that outer hip, guys. Crossing that right leg over if that is possible. Bring that knee in towards the chest. Rotating out towards that right side. Feel that great stretch. Fantastic. All right, we're going to hit that other side, guys. Rolling onto that right side. You can come up onto the elbow, weight or no weight, your choice, stacking those hips on top of one another. All we're going to do is we're going to lift that leg up. You're going to point that toe, small clockwise circles, guys, just for 8. Great. And you're going to reverse it for me, counterclockwise. Ooh, mine's burning already. 4 more. It is 3. It is 2. It is 1. Good. You're going to flex that foot. You're going to lift and lower. Good. You got this. How about 4 more, please? Last 3. 2 more. Good. And 1. You're going to bend that leg at 90 degrees. You're going to pull the knee in towards your chest and back out. Good. You got this. Whew. It is 4. Last 3. 2 more. And 1. Good. You're going to extend that leg. I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember if we did little pulses under the side, but let's throw it here. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, come on up. Go ahead and cross that left leg over. Now, depending on any knee issues, you don't have to cross it. You can keep it front and center. Always an option as well. Pulling that left knee in, rotate towards that left side for me, please. Good. Awesome. All right, guys, let's go ahead and stay on the ground. Let's go ahead and go into a cat and a cow on all 4s for me. You're just going to take a big deep breath in, or rounding up to an upper back. And exhale and sway that back. A couple more, big deep breath in. And exhale and sway that back. Let's go one more each way. Round up through the upper back. And exhale and sway that back. Good. Just coming to a neutral spine. You're going to bring that right leg back, stretching out through that calf and Achilles. I can't believe how quickly this 20 minutes went. Wow. It's because we were having fun. Right. You're going to pull that leg all the way through, which is your right leg. Stepping out forward, stretching into that hip flexor stretch. Making sure your knee is not going over your toe line. You can place your left arm straight up. Feel that extra stretch right here on that left hip flexor. We're going to shift back onto that right heel. And I promise we'll hit that other side. Make sure I get everything. Go ahead and bend that right knee down for me. Extending that left leg, stretching out through that left calf and Achilles, please. Great. You're slowly going to walk that left leg through, stretching out through that hip flexor. Again, making sure that front knee is not over that toe line. Reaching that right arm up, stretching out through that right hip. Fantastic. Shift back onto that left heel for me, stretching out through that hamstring on that left side. Slowly bending that leg back. You're going to go ahead and help yourself up, please. We're going to take one big deep breath in and exhale. And we were all set, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. How was class?
Thank you. Have a nice Thanksgiving.
Thank you as well.
Thank you.
This was awesome.